Okay. Woo! We are back, my friends. It is episode 315 of the Pinstripe Strong podcast. It is 420, my friends. And if you are not zooted out of your mind, then you know what? You're listening to it on the next day. It is WrestleMania tonight as well, so we'll probably dive into that about how I'm probably going to be doing more content in that. And we are going to talk about the Yankees and what should have been a sweep. They won 3 out of 4. Max Fried is the man. Rodon has looked a lot better in this game. It looks so much better. We needed that. He needed that. Everybody needed that. We'll talk about that and more on the Pinstripe Strong podcast.
Let's do it.
Is it low?
Yeah, it's low. I can hear it though.
Man, why is she so low though? Oh, we just won 3 out of 4. We can't do this shit, bro. So low. We just finished rocking that fire ass beat too, and that shit does this. I'm gonna fix it. I apologize, chat. This is crazy.
Oh, you want to run it back?
I want to run it back. No, we started the podcast. It has started. Like, this is obviously live, but I just want to make sure that the beat gets the love that it needs.
Yeah, man. People love the beat.
And if you love the beat, sometimes you got to beat the beat.
But,
whoa!
I mean, that's how we starting.
Is it?
Play the song.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Still a little low, but we're fine. Okay. Welcome to the.
I don't like the word fine.
Yeah. I mean, this is just like what it's doing. I don't know why it's doing. Oh. I think I stopped it. This is good. This is good learnings. I appreciate it because it is awesome. There we go. Hey. Got the beat now. Much better. Much better. You guys are not here to listen to music over and over again. You are here to listen to the Pinstripe Strong podcast. And guys, the New York Yankees won 3 out of 4 games. I and Joe's McFly. That to my is a person. So not that, but he is
Chris McFly.
And we're a Pinstripe Strong podcast. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to talk about what happened in the series. But first, I want to know how you are doing, Chris.
Feel good. Very awesome night last night, except for the Yankees.
Oh yes.
I don't know, man. I felt like the weather was nice. The Yankees were up by 4 runs in the 9th. The Knicks were about to start playing, I think. The first game of the playoffs. WrestleMania night 1 was a couple hours, an hour after that. So I was like, man, this is setting up. This is a great night so far. I'm gonna go see the guys. We saw WrestleMania night 1 together last night, and the Yankees just decided to just poo-poo that. But feeling good today. Today's night 2. We won today. We won the series. So sometimes you just gotta give it time. Good things. Yes. Good things come. How you doing, Joe?
Good things come to those who wait.
How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing great. Made a decision. When was it? Last week that I'm going to be doing wrestling content because I need something that doesn't stress me out too, right? And I could be invested in a story that is like, and then me getting mad is at a situation, not at the Yankees you know, they go 4 runs, their closer or whatever it is. Right? Like I want to get married. I want to get mad at a story where it's like, no way, or man, that turn of event really pissed me off.
Like yesterday.
Like yesterday.
Yesterday didn't piss you off, but it was more like.
But at least at the end of my mind, I know it's scripted, right? So like if the Yankee game, it's not. It's like, all right, how could I sauce Joe's day up right now? You know, and I can still be emotionally like hype about it because I like obviously like it. I'm putting out the tweet, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. And the Yankees are cool, man. I like a lot of things that we're seeing this year. The defense is so much better than what it was last year. Like night and day different. Trent Grisham in center field is a godsend. The infield defense has been good. I mean, Oswaldo Cabrera has been kind of erratic with the throws, but other than that, what else am I complaining about?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe want Bellinger to hit, but I feel like in this series he kind of did a little bit. And we want, you know, he went 1 for 4 today's game with a solo homer.
I couldn't help but think about Federico Boone when Jason Dominguez slid to second.
Yeah.
I'm like, I heard his voice. I heard his voice in my head. I'm like, okay, that's gonna be he's gonna get a talking later. Like, what are you doing with that slide?
What happened? Hey, slide. We'll do that a little bit later. So Federico Boone, who's Dominican, of course.
Barabacoa. We got some news, Joe. We got some news. Let's start.
Yeah, there's some bomber news. Bomber news is the bomber news. Yeah.
Bomber news brought to you in part by Elvis Crespo. Your Carlos is to believe or that he will be back around.
Let me put a background beat for you real quick.
I bet.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
Giancarlo will be back by early June. We'll see. But in the meantime, he is relying on unusual practice to help heal. Take that beat off. I'm not doing. This is not Sábado Gigante. Yeah, so he's probably gonna be back around June, Joe. So you were right. I said after the All-Star break.
Wait, did I say July?
You said June.
August.
I think you said June. I said after the All-Star break. That was my final answer. DJ LeMahieu was slated to start a rehab assignment on Tuesday. DJ, and looking at Oswaldo's inconsistent defense. Let's see what happens there. It could be with a AA Somerset. Marcus Stroman continue playing catch. Hopes that the IO stint will be short. Jonathan Loaizaga scheduled to throw live BP Sunday today in Tampa.
Oh my God, can't wait for him to get back. I feel like I forgot about him.
Absolutely. We did talk about last week. Would have one more live BP after that. Then begin minor league rehab assignment. So that's awesome. And this one actually came out of left field. Clay and Beater, Joe, commence a rehab assignment with Single A Tampa.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. So
anything else?
Some reinforcements.
Ben Rice is doing well.
Oh yeah, Ben Rice is the X-rays were negative.
Yeah, CT scans, X-rays, all that stuff was negative, so that's a good thing.
Gracias a Dios. There's always the Rays like hitting the Yankees.
Yeah, there's always some shit, right?
Yeah, and Mead.
Shut up, meathead.
Stupid Mead.
Hey yo, you a meathead, man. Guys, if you know, you know. Like the ones that have been here, like on the pod forever, know what that means. When somebody gets called a meathead.
I don't like mead.
I don't like mead. Oh wow. Okay, well that's good.
Let's go with game one.
Gonna go with game one or what?
Yeah, game one.
All right, let's go with game one because it's a 4-game series. So sometimes you got to give yourself some reminding. Sometimes you don't remember what the game is. But this series did start on a Thursday, and if we're going to start on a Thursday, then you might as well not start on a Monday.
Yes.
You agree?
Yeah.
I just be saying shit just to be saying it. All right, let me put. I got this here. Chris. Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, no problem, man. I got you.
Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Vamos.
Dale.
Oh, but this song. There we go. All right. Yankees in this game coming to Tampa, friendly confines. Pretty good for them as they train their offspring to get ready for the season. They go back down there for some good weather. Top of the first inning, Aaron Judge singles in Goldschmidt, who's always on base. You know, you guys know Goldschmidt just hits. Goldschmidt. Trying to do something there. Can't really.
Yeah, I mean.
Top of the second, that bottom of the second inning, the Rays tied up at 1. Taylor Walls with a sac fly, underrated. And it is what it is. Bottom of the third inning, Junior Caminero homers and gives the Rays the lead, making it 3-1. And you're thinking, oh my God, no way. We cannot lose to these guys. We know Will Warren's on the bump. So you're thinking the worst. The Yankees would do something unprecedented. Will Warren would only go 1 2/3 innings pitch. He had like a 40-pitch inning. Boone said, enough is enough. Afuera. And Yarborough comes in and gives the Yankees a much-needed 2 2/3 innings pitch. Well, it gives up the 2 runs, sure, but he soaks up the innings needed, followed by Tim Hill, followed by Hamilton, and D. Will. More on that later. The Yankees would not stop there because in the top of the 5th inning, Oswaldo Cabrera gets the offense jump-started. Porque tú sabes, loco. With a home run to right center field, making it 3-2. Bellinger grounds into a force out, making it 3-3. We like that. It's a tie. Top of the 6th inning, Jason Dominguez, who's grounds into a force out. I love force outs that cause a run to come in for the team, making it 4-3 New York. And then Ben Rice singles in a line drive to make it 6-3. A 2-run single that brings in Jason and Oswaldo Cabrera. The Yankee offense does enough yet again. The pen was great. Man, like I said earlier, Yarborough comes in for Warren, and then Tim Hill, who gets the win in this game. Those 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 Ks. Hamilton, 1 2/3, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 3 Ks. Devin Williams, scoreless outing. Great job for him. Good night, the lights. The Yankees win. I love that. Yankees win. 6-3.
6-3. We like that.
What you know about me is 6-3. What you know about me is 6-3. What you know about me? What you know about we? Anything with this game?
Jazz got ejected.
Oh yeah, he did get ejected for the call. I felt like Boone was out there kind of like, Boone got thrown out in today's game, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Boone let him go out there for a little bit, like, too sorry. Like he didn't necessarily like fight the umpire on this,
Yeah, he didn't.
It
was a strike though.
It was a strike, but maybe he was.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe he was frustrated with something. I can't really.
I mean, I get it. The umpiring has been somewhat atrocious.
Somewhat.
I mean, up to that point. It's definitely atrocious so far. 20-something games into the season. But he did receive a 1-game suspension, which is like, I mean,
yeah, because he threw the equipment and then he went on social media and he said, "Not even fucking close." It was a ball, actually, Chris.
It was a ball. I didn't see that. I didn't see the tweet because he deleted it.
Definitely a ball.
I didn't see the tweet, but when I saw the yes, strike zone, it looked
My
like a
man
strike.
tweeted out as soon as he got in the dugout. He said, "Not even fucking close." And you love it, but
He did appeal it. But then there was a lot of talk because I don't know, for some reason when it comes to Jazz, things get like blown up. But he said that he felt bad. Like, he took responsibility because he was like, I'm here to help my team, and that wasn't right.
Good.
Not verbatim, but also there was a great play by Peraza. I don't know if you mentioned that, but yeah, man, I like what I see him in Oswaldo. He's definitely
second base, right? He had
yeah. Oswaldo, I want to Oswaldo on the offensive side. He's been dope, but
yeah,
on the defensive, maybe the third base is just not his.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I'm still trying to figure out a couple of things.
Maybe he should stick. Maybe
just
like second base.
Just the throws.
Yeah. The throws. Even though he had a dope double play, like from like he was sitting, on the field and he threw to second base.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, man.
Standouts from this game: Ben Rice had the 4-hit game, 4 for 5 in this game with 2 RBI. Oh my god, that shit is crazy. Goldschmidt went 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored. That's good for him. Judge went 1 for 4, 1 for 4 with an RBI and a walk. Bellinger went 1 for 5 with a walk. Am I forgetting anybody here? Cabrera at the bottom of the lineup flipped the lineup over really well. Went 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and an RBI and a walk. So he filled up the box score there.
Yeah, he did.
We need that defensively from you. Escara got a hit in this game. Dominguez scored a run after, and he had an RBI on the sac fly, so that's good for him.
Mm-hmm.
On the ground out. And that's it. That's it for the box score. Shout out to the pen.
Working hard.
Who did a great job after the 1 2/3 innings pitch. And Boone going out there and saying, you know what? He doesn't have, Papi, you don't have it tonight. Right? Papi, you don't have it tonight. I'm going to take you out. Right? And he took him out of the game. And because of that, the Yankees won. Specifically because of that decision, the Yankees won. And that's good. Ready for game 2?
Yeah, Warren. I don't know what's up with your ball. Yeah, game 2. Let's go.
Okay, let's go to game 2, which is a Friday night. It's time for Friday night. Just got paid. Friday night. Just got late.
That's what it is.
What?
Those are the lyrics?
Nope. Carlos Rodon on the bump, man. You know we talked about it on many a podcast. We need Carlos Rodon to show up and show up big, and that he did in this game, shutting down the Rays in this. The Yankees offense, though, would come up, and all they would need is a top of the second Trent Grisham RBI single that brings in Goldschmidt. I feel like everybody brings in Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt comes in, making it 1-0. Who would know that would be all that you need in the terms of the scoring department, as Rodon was on one tonight, man. 6 innings of 2 hit, no run, 4 walks, don't like the walks. 9K ball, was able to work out of jams, in and out of jams, to the point that he held the Rays at 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. 5 men left on base. Good for Carlos Rodon. Out of the pen came Leiter Jr., who is actually getting like much better and moving up my trust ladder. Well, even though he was at the trust ladder at the top of it this year, very early on for Aaron Boone. 1 inning, 1 hit, scoreless, no walks, 2 Ks. Cruz comes in with the cruise control. Sharky, you already know, 1 inning, scoreless, 2 Ks. Weaver comes in, feeling feisty with the fastball. Loved it. Pumping it in there, was at 96, even hit 97 once. 1 inning, was able to get the save. No hits, no runs, no walks, 2 Ks. Love that. The Yankees win 1-0. Let's go, Yankees.
So beautiful. I mean, a lot of emphasis is on the defense as well. We've been seeing a lot of dope plays so far from both sides, actually. The Rays ran into outs, but when it comes to playing on the other side of the ball, they were dope there as well. Like, for example, the relay play, the play at third, that was fire. Rice got robbed. His home, got robbed. Almost had a homer. So it's just awesome to see. The bullpen obviously did their thing. So yeah, man, a 1-0 game.
Very good defensive plays. This game, you know how there's some 1-0 games where you're like, oh my god, this shit is fucking boring. This one, like, no action's happening. This one felt like a 1-zip game that was a lot of action happening, whether it's like defensively, some runners on base and being stranded. Rasmussen, who's been pitching really well for the Rays, was actually pitched well, actually, on the other side, going up against Rodon. Just Rodon outdueled him. I mean, he went 5 2/3, 3 hits, gave up that one run to Grisham, and had 3 walks and 7 Ks. And it's like, damn. And the Rays pen was just as good as the Yankee pen. So some good stuff there. I'm glad that the Yankees were able to come out on top on that one. It looks so much better. They were able to figure that out. Just defensively, it was a pleasure to watch this game. We'll put that. Rice went 0 for 4. Judge went 0 for 4. Ranger went 0 for 4. But Goldschmidt 3 for 4. He's all the time, Chris.
RBI single. He's Goldie the single.
Yeah,
the single king. There was also a great play by Volpe, man, with the Goldie scoop.
Oh yeah, yep,
ice cream.
Yeah, he went deep into that third base hole, man, and he like kind of swung that around. I'm like, no way he's gonna get him. He got him.
He got him.
I was like, what?
He got him.
Next time, do the jump throw, the Jeter jump throws, pop.
He tried it, but he didn't. He didn't get the out.
Yeah, he didn't. So just do whatever your ability can allow. Grisham went 3 for 1. I mean, 1 for 3 with the RBI, the lone RBI. We talked about that. Cabrera had another hit in this day, 1 for 3. He was batting 310 to this point of the season. Good job. Anything else from this game?
That's basically it.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, one more thing actually. Wells didn't play because he had food poisoning.
Right, and people were saying burrito because he has an account,
the rank burrito,
where he's ranking burritos and shit. And it was like he came out and he said it was not a burrito. So that's good.
The baseball images that preceded unfortunate events posted that the burrito thing. Yankees win 1-0. Game 3.
Yankees win 1-0. Let's go. Once again, we're up here yet again. Yankees are in a position to take the series. It's hard to win 3-game series, much harder to sweep them because you got to win so many in a row and all that. Teams don't do that, right? Usually teams split. But let's go right here. The New York Yankees got Carrasco on the bump. I mean, so the pitching, we need you to go deep, doesn't do it. But, he does give the Yankees 4 innings in this game. 6 earned, not good.
Yeah.
But the Yankee offense was great on this day. I thought that the Yankee offense did enough to win this game because in the first inning, very first inning, top of the first inning, I feel like the Yankees scored a lot in the first inning. Scored 1-0 there on, I guess, a double play or overturned call or whatever it was. Anyway, it's 1-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. then singles in. Judge making it 2-0. Top of the second inning, Trent Grisham homers, his 5th of the season, making it 3-0. The Yankee offense is rolling. They're going. Bottom of the third inning, the Rays would introduce themselves. Yandy Diaz makes it 3-1 on a single to Jason Dominguez. And then in the top of the 4th inning, Judge clutch thing. I feel like Judge has had a lot of clutch hits, especially in this series, and it has not used a home run to do it. He even had a joke said, maybe I'm hitting too many singles. No, Pop, you're doing great. 5-1 New York. Austin Wells then has a sac fly, scores Ben Rice, and then Jake Mangum in the bottom of the 4th inning makes it 6-2. Rortvedt makes it 6-4, and you're like, oh man, this is going to be one of these back and forth games. The Yankees get some insurance. Top of the 9th inning, Judge singles again and brings in Cabrera and makes it 7-4. Goldschmidt singles in another one to make it 8-4. You're thinking it's a 4-run lead. Our closer, who we traded for in the offseason, is coming in. This is good night the lights, right? No, the bottom of the 9th inning was everything but. It was horrible. It was a bad experience all around. What are we doing? It was pretty bad. The way that the inning started was horrible. First of all, if you're the closer, you're coming in. You cannot. You know he gets the out immediately, Chris. But you cannot come in. He then allows a single, which you could argue if it was a single. I guess the guy that the scorekeeper wasn't there, but that looked like an error to me. They called it a single. Whatever is runners. There was. They put him on there or whatnot, and we were like, okay, well, maybe we'll be fine. Dude's on second base. Vet then walks, which is my biggest part of this whole inning or whatnot, and letting this kind of go all the way downhill. Because then Chandler Simpson, who's the rookie, just came up in this series, hits a ground rule double, making it 8-5. Uh-oh, what's happening? Yandy Diaz singles on a ground ball to Anthony Volpe, making it 8-6. Are we imploding? No way. Taylor Walls then steals second base, and Brandon Lau singles a line drive to Cody Bellinger. Simpson scores, and so does Taylor Walls score, making it 8-8. To extras we go. Chris, I am annoyed. Yankees don't score in their top of the 10th inning. Because they just didn't. They didn't, Trent Grisham got a single. After that, nobody else did anything. Cody struck out. Cabrera struck out. JC Escarra flied out. Bottom of the 10th inning. First batter in. Manfred runner on second. And Jonathan Aranda hits a walk-off 2-run homer. And it is over. Yankees lose 10-8.
So Aranda, huh? He's been
good fantasy-wise, but
yeah, they found the guy, man.
Yeah.
Carrasco had 4 earned runs, instead of 6. But this is the game that Ben Rice got hurt. He left the game in the 6th inning, if I'm not mistaken. In the 10th inning, the Yankees had first and third after that Grisham single, man. They didn't score, but even if Volpe would have scored, they probably would have lost by 1. But yeah, man, I like what the offense did. Obviously, even though Carrasco wasn't at his best.
Yeah. You want to talk about the pen real quick and like what everybody did just to give him some love? Carrasco 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 1 K. I think that's good for him. I'll be honest with you. I think that's you would like 5 innings at least minimum, but I think 4 runs, all right, whatever. Hamilton, 2 innings for the Yanks, scoreless. Leiter Jr., 1 inning scoreless. Weaver was nasty again, got his 6th hold of the season. 1 inning scoreless with 2 Ks, and then Devin Williams with 1 inning, 4 hits, 4 runs.
Yeesh.
All of them earned, 1 walk. I mean, that's just a atrocious inning. His ERA is up to 9 right now in the season. It looks horrible. And then Yoandres Gomez didn't even get an out. Gave up, got the 1 hit, 2 runs on the homer, and at least he has a 2.57 ERA the little time that he's pitched. But man, I think the biggest topic of conversation is definitely Devin Williams, which we'll talk about a little bit, unless Chris wants to talk about it now. But
we'll talk about during pains and gains.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it then. It's funny
Yankees need to figure that out because you got to understand that the Yankee fans have a lot less patience with Devin Williams. One, they don't have a relationship with him yet, and they don't know what this guy can do because they have not seen it. Yeah, you can look at the back of baseball cards. It is what it is. But what have you done here? What have you done for me lately? That's what Yankee fans are going to say. I know you can wait. The season's a long season. I understand. Listen, he's got all of the ability in the world, but I think the toughest part for Yankee fans is that there's somebody in that same pen that can do it and has done it and is still doing it very well. But yeah, well, that's definitely in a game. Anyway, on to the game. Yeah, this shit should have been a fucking sweep. All right.
Should have.
Whoa! I just opened up the scoring for today. Cincinnati beat Baltimore 24-2.
Yeah.
Is that a typo?
No.
Yeah. God damn. Imagine you go to a ballpark and you see that shit. Well, and you the home team. Oh my god, the home team lost like that. That's crazy. All right.
You would have stayed?
I'm ready. Oh man, that would have been tough. Last time the Yankees lost like that, it was like a doubleheader. Yankees lost like that. I was like, I just started drinking. All right, on to the next game. Game 4 of this 4-game set. Sorry.
Stressed.
Fried, the ace, is on the bump, and he's done everything that he could to not make us miss Garrett Cole. The other guys are making us miss him, but not Max Fried. Trent Grisham gets us started here, Chris, as he's leading off the game. He leads off the game with a homer. His 6th of the season. 6 homers on the season, Chris, making it 1-0 New York. Top of the 3rd inning, Cody Bellinger, grounds into a force out. He brings in a run, making it 2-0. Bellinger then homers in the top of the 6th, making it 3-0 New York. And Austin Wells was able to homer in the top of the 9th inning, making it 4-0 New York. His 4th of the season. It should have been 5-0, but the umpire said that a homer that Judge hit was actually foul. So here we go. That ball, why have replay when we get it wrong? I don't understand that. This story was about Max Fried, however, who goes 7 2/3 of 2 hits, scoreless, 2 walks, 2 Ks in his outing, lowers his ERA to 1.42 as he's looking like he's trying to compete for a Cy Young award right now. Chris, he had a no-hitter going into this 8th inning, but guess what? The official scorer decided to get off of his ass and on his dying feet and say, oh, you know what? That error in like 3 innings ago might have been a hit, so let's just do it now, and let me do it quietly. And we just see a 1 on the scoreboard, and you're like, wait a minute, where that came from? The inning didn't even start. The whole vibe of the game kind of changed there. Don't really know what happened. Judge's homer was overturned as well, or they called it foul initially, replayed it, then got it wrong. Weird stuff. Anyway, he gets out of that. He gives up another hit right after. So I have a theory as to what happened. After Judge, homer, Boone gets kicked out, whatever. Sharkey comes in. He gets his 2nd save of the season. 1 in the 3rd inning hit. Pitch, scoreless, 3 walks. Hate that. And 1 K. Shout out. Yankees win the series 3-1. Let's go. Yankees win the game 4-0.
Yankees did win the game. Fried, man.
It's a Fried, man. He's a Fried, man. He's a Fried, man. He's a Fried, man.
Max Fried. He touched 98, man.
Don't miss him. I think I'm Max Fried.
He touched 98. He was pissed today, man.
Don't let it be Max Fried.
I just like that when he doesn't have his strikeout stuff, he pitches to contact. I think he always pitches to contact. But yeah, man, love it. At one point, it was like the 5th inning. He had 50 something pitches. I'm like, okay, he's cruising. What that scorer did, that's low.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up.
They did it after 2 innings. So that's horrible. Judge had a broken bat single. That was dope. I like seeing that. And also Volpe kind of found his stroke, man. He found his swing. He came into the last 13 games he was hitting 116.
Yeah,
he went 2 for 3 or 2 for 4 today.
He went 2 for 4.
2-4. Grisham had a phenomenal play.
Oh man,
the double play. What this guy on, man? What is he on? Jazz had an awesome play as well. Freed versus Simpson. They were running to first base. The first Rays, Freed won. The second Rays, Simpson won. That's awesome. That guy's quick, man. I had to pick him up. Did you pick him up in
I did. I picked him up in the other
league? Good job.
I want to go pick him up in the other league, and you had him. I got him.
Yeah, of course I have.
I didn't like that. I honestly didn't like that.
Yeah, I went to that league, and I saw that you picked on. Like, oh,
but
I hate it.
At the same time, because I went to go exactly as soon as I picked him up, I went to the other league to pick him up, and you picked him up there.
I had to pick him up. I wanted to highlight Oswaldo on the offensive side because he was 4 for 10 so far, man. He was hitting the shit out the ball.
Good to see him.
Yes, one last tidbit here. AL slugging leaders. Number 1. Who do you think is number 1? He's slugging? A Yankee. Yeah.
AL
minimum 50 plate appearances. Yes, AL slugging leader. He's a Yankee. Number 1.
Oh, Judge.
No.
Then it's Grish.
Yes. Number 2.
Judge.
He's a Yankee. Yes.
Yeah.
And then it's around the third, Soderstrom from Oakland. I mean, from Athletics, 4th, and then Cedric Mullins, 5th.
Oh, wow. Cedric Mullins.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Weaver has been phenomenal. We'll talk about that. All right. We have. Wait. Yeah, so the series is done here. Whatever.
Yankees take 3 out of 4 from the Rays. It was supposed to be a sweep, but we take what we can get.
That should have been a sweep.
Yeah.
That should have been a sweep.
Want to go to dugout debates? Hey, dugout debate. Hey,
time for the dugout debates. It's the dugout debates. It's the dugout debates. Time for the dugout debates. Do you like the dugout debates? Do you like the dugout debates? Do you like the dugout debates for Nate? Dugout debates.
It's horrible.
Okay. I'll find the song. Hopefully.
We don't have much on dugout debates. But
we talked about
Grisham,
the scorekeeper.
Yeah, the scorekeeper. I mean, what is there to debate? We both hate that shit. We both hate that. But Grisham, should he be leading off more often? Or do you like Rice there? Or do you like the
leading off?
Do you like the rotation, how they rotate it, depending on the pitcher they face? Or do you like maybe having one steady leadoff guy, and would that be Grish?
See, the thing is about the steady leadoff guy thing. I don't think that's going to happen because I think Grisham is still kind of like playing like a sparing role. I don't know if that makes any sense what I'm saying, but like he's still like Bellinger's still going to play. Like they need Bellinger to get going, you know, like big, and maybe this is the start of that. So they get Bellinger going. They need Jason Dominguez to continue to go, and you know, Judge is Judge.
Judge is Judge.
That's what's going to take, I think, priority until things change. You know, right now the recipe is defensively. If you want to increase defensively, you remove Jason, and then you end up having, you know, the outfield of, you know, Grish at center, and then you have Belly at left and Judge at right. And you can do that. You have an elite defense, actually.
Yeah.
So I said that's the real question as to what we're gonna do with that.
That's true. I would like, but I like how things are working so far, right? Like with rotating leadoff, whether it's Rice, whether
I like. I think Rice didn't lead off. I like Rice leading off.
Yeah,
I do like Goldschmidt, but I feel like he's getting so many hits that you kind of want to put Goldschmidt behind the guys that keep getting on base, like behind Judge somewhere, you know, because he keeps getting hits. So like, he's going to bring in runs. He's going to continue another singles or whatever. It's fine, but like, bro, we got to take advantage of that. You got to string your hits together.
Goldie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if let's just say if I guess this is another question for dugout debates. If Goldie was to keep this consistent, like low key consistent with his defense, with his offense, would you want him for another year? Does he have that? Let me see his contract situation.
Would I want Goldie for another year?
Yeah, like if he keeps this up.
I think this is just a straight up 1 year.
Yeah.
But would I want him for another year? I don't know. I mean, there's first base options out there. I think Murakami's going to hit the market.
He's hurt. He's hurt. He got hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, he got hurt on the swing.
Oh wow. Is he out for the season?
No, I don't think he's out for the season, but it's probably an IL situation. But I'll try to get the update for next pod.
Not only that, I don't know who else is going to be available for the Yankees. The Yankees still kind of need a third baseman also. So, like, what do you want to do?
Rice at first.
Oh, Rice at first also. I mean, if he shows that he can hit, I mean, his baseball savant page is red.
Yeah,
like red. Okay.
Yeah, that shit
went on there, and this is just like, no way, bro.
I hope this whole situation with the injury or the ball hitting him, I hope it's not a lingering situation.
Well, they said that he was available off the bench today.
Okay. So
they wanted to give him extra day.
Yeah, give him an extra day.
Yeah.
Give him an extra day. Why not?
Maybe you could bring in Nolan Arenado mid-season. I mean, interesting, but
that's a possibility.
I don't know. I think the Yankees want to get him for free, kind of. I don't know. The Yankees are kind of weird when it comes to trading with people. Like, nah, give him to us for nothing, and we will like thank you for your services. We'll give you Stroman.
This is like, bro.
Bro, I wish. Oh man, I gotta create these scenes. I'm gonna create these scenes for the next spot. Ben Rice, he's in 97 percentile batting run value, 99 percentile in xWOBA, expected batting average, 96 percentile, 98 percentile expected slugging, 98 percentile average exit velo, 100 percentile, which means he's the best at barrel percentage, 100 percentile at hard hit percentage, sweet spot percentage is at 80 percentile, 86 percentile for bat speed, 80 percentile for squaring up percentage, 94 percentile for chase percentage, which means he's not chasing, and his walk percentage is 80. Bro, somebody put out this tweet and I was like, oh yes, that's it. He is what I wanted everything Greg Bird to be.
Yeah. that was a great tweet.
He is everything I wanted Greg Bird to be. And he is that right now.
I don't know if Greg Bird would have hit with that much power, though, like the way he does.
Oh, remember Greg Bird had pop for Yankee Stadium, man.
But the Exavilo compared to Rice, maybe.
Yeah, like Greg Bird, he just got hurt too much, dog. Like
I really wanted Greg Bird to work out, man.
I really want to. Yeah, I
really did. Bird, man.
Yeah.
Pains and gains, man. That was it for Dugout Debates.
It's the pain and gains. Do you like the pain and gains? I like to talk about my problems and then give me a gain. Pain and gains is the pain and gains. What you gonna do with the talent now?
Give me a glass of water. All right, gains. What do we?
Rodon's a game.
Oh my god, we need something. Rodon is a game.
We need something.
Rodon is a game for sure. Taking a series from a divisional rival. That's a gain. Love that. I think that was the first. That was the first series, right?
Not a complete game, but
What?
I said it's not a complete game shutout for Rodon, but he did pitch shutout.
Yeah, he did his thing for sure. Didn't let some of those walks affect him.
Oh yeah.
Another gain here, responding like this, winning the series after that walk-off L. I like that. Yeah, man.
Oh, that was all on Max Fried, I think.
Absolutely. A stopper.
Exactly what an ace is supposed to do.
Exactly. Try to give him length here, and that was definitely a game there.
The defense is a game.
Yes. Yes.
Very good defense.
Awesome
As
defense.
well, as
Little
well.
mistakes here and there, but
it
overall,
was sparkling defense, like game-saving defense, which is
yes.
I don't know if we had too many of those conversations last year, or I don't remember the last Yankee team that was a really good defensive team.
Yeah.
So this team is a good defensive team. I think that they're like a third baseman away from being like super elite defensively. So we'll see what happens with that. I thought Boone was really smart. I think it's a gain. He was very smart with how he deployed the pen.
Yes.
I mean, what are you going to do about Devin Williams? That's Devin Williams' job to get. Like, it's a 4-run lead. Like, what do you want him to do? The manager did everything that he could do. But I think that I'm going to say that his decision to take out Warren with 1 2/3 set a good tone for the series. We're here to win this, and we're here to take these guys out. We're here to set, do all of this stuff. Like, we're not giving away any games, which is cool. First game of the series. Let me go ahead. We just won. We just played 3 games at the stadium. Let me go ahead. Road. We're on the road. First game. I'm gonna win this. Took him out in the second inning. Good stuff. I like that.
Yeah, man. Yarborough, again, trying to give him the guys length and letting the offense catch up, and then the rest of the bullpen does his job. So
bullpen was an absolute gain. I mean, how many runs did the bullpen give up in this series? I mean, I think Yarborough gave up 2 runs. There's 2. Devin Williams gave up 4. And Gomez gave up 1. That's it. 6, 7 runs from 3 people.
8 runs. 9.
7 runs. Meanwhile, Tim Hill, Hamilton, Leiter Jr., Fernando Cruz, Luke Weaver, we're all scoreless this series. Scoreless.
It was taxed though. Like, these guys gotta give them length, man, because eventually they'll tire out.
I looked at the score today. That score is crazy. Thank God for doing that to the Orioles. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Got a Reds fan in the chat, very happy with his team, putting up 24 on the Orioles head top, and I appreciate them for that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
absolutely. Let's see, what do we got? I think that was it for games. Let's talk about some pains, Joe.
Devin Williams, man. I know he's trying to find it right now. He's still trying to find it, and need him to lock in here. All right.
4 runs, man. That shit is crazy.
I mean, I get the ground ball that went to, the ground ball they should have been fielded. Okay, I get it. The one, whatever, the third that they call the base hit, but you still allowed 3 more hits after that. You still allowed a walk. Boone did try to say, a lot of the expected batting average on all of those hits was extremely low, which is true. It is true. The expected batting average on those hits were extremely low. But I think my biggest problem and what made that inning go into the Rays' favor was that walk. And sometimes it does feel like Devin Williams nibbles a bit, right? Like he's like trying to like work his way, like trying to Pop, you got good stuff, man. You got good stuff. Just attack the hitters. And I know he throws a lot of changeups or a lot of airbenders. I don't even want to call it an airbender until he's pitching well, honestly.
Somebody said that should shave his beard until he
all that, yeah. Like Yankee, you gotta understand, and whether it's fair or unfair, the Yankee fans are gonna always like, hey, we changed the beard rule for you initially. Yeah,
that's gonna be connected to him,
right? Other people are taking advantage of it, but we changed it for you. By the way, Clark looks great with a beard.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. His knuckle curve looks a lot sharper with a beard.
Yeah, But that's all I got to say about Devin Williams, man. And I said it earlier. The toughest part for Yankee fans with Devin Williams is the fact that there's a guy right behind them that not only has done it and done it in the playoffs, is still doing it. When it comes to his new role as being a holds guy or whatever it is, and he's still doing it and is looking good doing it.
Yeah, that fast.
Yeah,
fastball.
A lot of life.
That's what they're gonna be calling for Weaver. They are.
That's what we need. We need Devin Williams to pitch well.
We see that's my thing, because getting a guy like that, like Williams, is really difficult. Or maybe the Brewers knew something, or maybe they knew they weren't going to sign him. I don't know, whatever it is. But when he's right, I mean, the two-headed monster that's Weaver and Williams, double dubs at the end, it will definitely be in our favor to make sure that he gets right. So hopefully he does. But yeah, that was disgusting. That was a pain in the ass yesterday, Williams. So get right, my guy. Bill Matthews, I guess is the guy's name, the scorer that switched
the official scorer,
the Goldie error to a hit, which bumped the no-hitter that Max Fried had going into the 8th inning.
Yeah. Can't do that.
Yeah. And isn't because it's beyond. I mean, the no-hitter, whether he's gonna get it or not, is whatever. But yeah, you can't be switching shit, especially 2 innings after you provided the official score on that.
Another pain is what we talked about as well. Those throwing, to get it together. Josh Chisholm, hitting wise, we need him. I love your personality, pup. I really do. I love what he brings to the team. He made a phenomenal defensive play today to save the no-hitter for Max Fried. But offensively, Chris, he has not been good this year so far in the early going, at all.
It's like the opposite of Oswaldo.
Right. Like this series here, even in this series, he just got 1 hit. He's batting. He hit 067 in the series.
Yeah.
It made me afraid. I don't know if he's got to either go back to basics or whatever, but it feels like he's trying to hit for these homers, which are great or whatnot. But Bob, you don't need to be a homer hitter. I know you have the pop, but he's trying to force it.
I was thinking about this last night, and should he be moved down in the lineup?
Well, right now he's Judge's protection, no? Is he batting in the lineup right behind?
No, Cody. Well, it was Judge. It was Rice, but then this time it was Grisham, Judge, Cody, Goldschmidt.
Maybe put him down in the lineup. Yeah, he's batting 157 on the season.
I would put him maybe 8th, 7th, 8th. You know what I mean?
Whenever he does barrel up the ball, though, he's at 91 percentile, so he's doing excellent with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, that would have been
not really, bro. If the ball's not jumping off the bat, he's not scoring things up. He's at. I mean, look at his whiff percentage on Baseball Savant. He's at 9 percentile. He's striking out a lot. Like a lot, he's striking out.
I don't know what it is, but I think they should move him down. He cannot be
he's swinging.
He cannot be hitting 5th.
I think there's a lot of swinging for power, and then because of that, he's, this is not what he was last year. I mean, last year he wasn't that great, but he would. There were a little bit more average numbers. Right now, the numbers are a little warped. One where
they gotta either give him a day or 2 or whatever, take that suspension.
Suspension might not be bad.
Yeah, and sometimes you gotta get away, remove yourself from the situation, see what's going on. and then tap in. But when he comes back, I don't think he should be batting any higher than 7th, at least not yet. Maybe
that's the thing. Like, who else do you want to put up this down there?
I put Jason Dominguez batting 5th. You put Volpe after that, or Wells, or you could put Wells batting 5th.
Jason's not killing it either right now.
But he's not killing it. But he just recently had a winner, game winner, the double. And he had I think he had a hit today or something like that. At least he's putting the bat on the ball. You put him either 6th, put Wells 5th, Jason 6th. You put Volpe 7th, Jazz 8th, and then
whoever in the lineup. I think we just need more from him.
We do, but I don't. He shouldn't be 5th. He should find himself down there in the bottom of the lineup. It's my opinion.
Yeah, that's it. Need more from Jazz. Umpires, get your shit together. You cannot miss that home run on Aaron Judge. This is Judge. Judge should have 2 more career homers than what he already has now.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
That triple, quote unquote, that he hit a Yankees was really a home run, and that one. So he should have 2 more career homers.
Horrible. I mean, but this one, I don't understand what's the purpose of replay, man. It was like it wasn't even like it was like mad close. It was
trees are in foul territory, in fair territory.
Yeah.
The trees are in fair territory, and he hit it into the trees. First of all, that statement is already crazy because, Judge hit the homer out of the stadium into the trees. So that whole sentence doesn't make sense and compute. But the fact that he hit it into the freaking trees is insane.
He's like, hey, man, we checked it. It's a foul. Wait, what? Did you? I tweeted out that
he hit it so hard that he looked back. I didn't give you guys my theory on what happened with the whole, official scorer thing. I was saying that I think that Boone got kicked out of the game. Was like, I'm gonna be honest, Max Fried is up to a high pitch count here. I think he made a call and he said, "Oye, papi, I need you to change. I'm gonna need you to change that to a hit." And that's not an error, Papa. I'm gonna need you to do that. I don't want Ghostman to have error. Yeah, I don't want Ghostman to have an error. I need, that's a hit, Papa. He's like, it's obvious. I looked at the replay right now. You gotta do that. And once he did that, they put up the 1. They looked at Boone. Boone's like, what? Not a no-hitter, so we gotta
take you out, Pop.
We gotta take you out, Papa.
So you're saying that Federico Boone purposely sabotaged
out, so he had an opportunity to call niggas. You know what I mean? And once he did, he called them. He called the dude upstairs. It's been come on, Chris. It was 2 innings already, and then out of nowhere. He's like, oh, nah, hit. And then he didn't even tell nobody. It just went up.
And nobody really got
the inning and they said, oh, hit. We're like, what the fuck?
They said when everybody was looking around in the dugout and then Boone popped out his head. Like, hey. Put his finger over his mouth.
The man said, they getting mad. And he looks at Brad Ausmus and says, yo, take him out. Take him out, yeah.
Yep.
Take
him out. That's a hell of a story right there. I hope it's true.
Boone was like, no hitter.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I think he threw 102 pitches total.
Exactly.
102 pitches. I don't think he was going to get the no. He was probably going to be a combined no-hitter. Would have been cool. It's time for the pinstripe. Strong performer of the series.
Pinstripe strong performer of the series.
Yo, this
It's the best strong performer of the series who performed for their pinstripes, even if they wore road grays. Who's the pinstripe strong performer of the series today?
Today, where are away, or are we? Are we home? Are we away?
I'll take it home.
Excuse me. So we have who we gonna go with, Joe? Let's see. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Who we got?
You giving it to?
I'm thinking. You know what? I'm gonna give it a Max Fried. Max Fried. 6 innings, 2 hits, 4 walks. Don't like the walks, but he does. Wait, that wasn't him. Where's Max Fried? Where's his numbers at?
7 2/3.
Oh, here we go. Max Fried. 7 2/3, 2 hits, no earned, 2 walks, 2 Ks. I like, man. He kept the defense. He kept the defense on their toes, man. A lot of ground balls. Kept the balls low. Like that. And man, he just looks like a different guy, man. He looks like he's on a mission this year.
Ace.
Yeah, he looks he's on a mission this year. You know, his Cole went down, and he definitely stepping up for the crew. Absolutely, Max Fried, you are my pinstripe strong performer of the series. Who you got, Joe?
You know what? I love that you went that way. I'm going to go the other way on pitching as well. I am going to go with Carlos Rodon. I thought that those two were the pinstripe strong performers of the series.
Think so?
Yes. I mean, offensively, yes, we had some options, but I think we need to show love to the pitching because of how horrid it has been and how big this start is for Rodon and Rodon going forward. We talked about it leading up into this, bro. He was horrid. And the problem is that people kept saying, well, if you take out one pitch, it would have been great. But sometimes you can't take back that pitch.
That's true.
But it just kept happening. In this game, he didn't allow that one pitch to happen. He even had the situation where he had a big jam to end this outing, and he was able to leave the mound feeling great. And I feel like he needed that, and the team needed to see that as well. 6 innings, 2 hits, scoreless, 4 walks. We hate the walks.
You do.
I work harder when you can work less. 9 Ks. He's been really going crazy with the strikeout numbers. Love that, and we need him going forward because we cannot keep using the bullpen the way that it's being used if we hope to have them come June. So, good stuff there from Carlos Rodon. He improves to 2 and 3. And hopefully he can rattle off a bunch of games in a row where he's pitching very great and being effective. Well, Max Fried is also a good pick, Chris, because he's Yankees have won every game that he's pitched.
He's just a beast, man. He gives them a chance to even that first start, that rocky start. He's so far since then, he's just putting the Yankees in a great position to win each time. And it also helps when the offense does his thing, like Ben Rice before he got hurt. Right, he had 4 hits, 2 RBIs. Aaron Judge had 5 hits, 4 RBIs. Goldschmidt 7 hits. Right, Oswaldo Cabrera also had 4 hits in this series. Wells had a homer. So hopefully Volpe found himself here. Some guys do have to step up, like a Jazz, obviously. Like we talked, Cody just needs to keep it going. Had a homer today. Yep. So yeah, man, just wanted to mention that, and of course the bullpen. Okay. Shout out to the bullpen.
Shout out to the bullpen. I do want to talk about who's on deck.
Who's on deck? Pulling springs.
Do I wanna check who's next? Who's on deck?
Who's on deck?
That may be a good one, Chris. Like what I just did too.
Yeah, you should clip it. Next is the ALCS rivals or opponents, Cleveland Guardians, and then Thursday's an off day.
Yeah.
So, who are we facing here? Who's pitching?
Cleveland Guardians up next.
Got Williams, Gavin Williams versus Clark Schmidt.
Yep.
Then we got Warren, who definitely has to step up. Bibby. And then game 3. Maybe. Rodon versus Ortiz. We should sweep these guys.
Well, the Cleveland Guardians at this point in time, they're not a horrible team. They are in second place in their division in the Central. I'm not going to take any more of the Central teams lightly because Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit.
They're 12-9 right now. They're a half game back from first place, and they're still a good team. I mean, Jose Ramirez is on there. They put the bat on the ball. They're a team that definitely hits. They're 5-1 at home, where we're going to go and visit them. So it's going to be a very good series. Class A, their closer is also struggling. So they're trying to figure out what's going on with him. Do we have any guys to look out for?
Ortiz is the pitcher. He's from San Pedro Macorís. Ortiz. So guys to look, obviously Quan, always. He's tough. Arias, I picked him up on fantasy. He's been doing all right. Watch out for that guy. He's second baseman. Jose Ramirez, of course. Who else?
Let me see if there's anybody that has really good numbers career-wise against people.
Mansardo. Is that Nolan Jones? Oh, Nolan Jones. He's not doing so well, batting 184.
Against Rodon.
Nolan
Jones. There's only 2 at-bats here. The person that's seen him the most is Jose Ramirez. And in 43 at-bats, he's batting 233. However, you're gonna have to watch out for Carlos Santana as well, going up against Carlos Rodon, who is batting in 39 at-bats, Chris. He's got 2 homers. He's batting 385 with a 1.057 OPS. Yeah, that's a day game, by the way, on Wednesday. Gotta watch out for that. Watch out for that, Rodon. I mean, if there's a situation where the Yankees, and by the way, guys, in case you guys don't know, these are 6:10 games. So the games are not 7 o'clock. They're 6:10. They start at 6:10, 6:10, 6:10, and 1:10 come Wednesday. All right.
I like that. I like the 6.
I don't know. I like consistency in the schedule, but sometimes it's like 6:10, 6:35, 7:10, 7:35, 3:35 game. It's like too many changes, bro. Just give me 7 o'clock every day so I know every single day what time that shit is. Right? Sometimes it's like the time is switching too much, Chris.
Just give me 6:05.
Sure.
Give me 6:05.
Chris, you got anything else you would like to say?
Let's take 2 out of 3 from the Guardians. Enjoy night 2 of WrestleMania.
Yep.
Enjoy Raw after WrestleMania Monday on Netflix. Get ready for work. Get your mind right. Stretch. Do some push-ups.
Oh yeah. Make sure you guys do that. Hey, get ready. WrestleMania tonight. That should be fun. Night 2. Be safe. Be merry. I'm happy. Get yourself something to eat before all of that happens. And let's go ahead and go. Guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. 8. Say pinstripes strong. 8. Let's go, Yankees. 8. See you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. See you then. Your mama's a hoe. Oh, shit.
Whoa. I mean.